Crystal River, Florida, has a rich and diverse history that spans thousands of years, shaped by its unique natural environment and the people who have inhabited it. Located along Florida's nature coast in Citrus County, the city is renowned for its spring-fed waterways, particularly Kings Bay, and its role as a haven for manatees. Here's an overview of its history. Prehistoric beginnings. The area now known as Crystal River has evidence of human activity dating back to the Pleistocene era, when the landscape was dramatically different, with Florida's west coast extending 50 to 60 miles further into the Gulf of Mexico. Excavations in 1969 for the Crystal River nuclear plant uncovered fossils of rhinoceroses, mastodons, and large armadillos, indicating a vastly different ecosystem. Around 500 BCE, mound-building Native Americans, possibly of the Deptford culture, established a significant settlement along the Crystal River. This site, now preserved as the Crystal River Archaeological State Park, became one of the longest continually occupied locations in Florida, used for over 1,600 years. The complex included 6 mounds, serving as burial sites, temple platforms, and ceremonial spaces. Native peoples traded goods like copper from the Ohio River region and shells from the Gulf Coast, suggesting a sophisticated trade network. The site, known historically as Wiwahi Yaka in the Creek language, meaning clear water, was a ceremonial and trading hub, attracting an estimated 7,500 visitors annually at its peak. It was largely abandoned before European contact, around the 9th or 10th century, for reasons that remain unclear, though environmental and social factors likely played a role. European exploration and early settlement. The first European presence in the region came with Spanish explorer Hernando de Soto, who passed through Citrus County around 1539 during his expedition across the southeast. Artifacts from this period have been found in local burial mounds. However, sustained European settlement didn't occur until much later. After the Second Seminole War, 1835 to 1842, the U.S. government passed the Armed Occupation Act of 1842, encouraging settlers to move into Florida by offering land grants. This marked the beginning of modern settlement in the Crystal River area, with 22 men filing for land claims. Growth in the 19th century. By the mid-19th century, Crystal River began to develop as a small community. During the Civil War, 1861 to 1865, while no major land battles occurred in the immediate area, skirmishes took place on the water off the Crystal and Homosassa rivers. Florida's coast, including Crystal River, was vital for supplying the Confederacy with goods like beef, fish, and salt, leading to Union Navy blockades. Post-war, the region saw an influx of settlers from northern states, drawn by the mild climate and economic opportunities. Citrus farming emerged as a key industry, fueled by wild citrus trees believed to have originated from seeds discarded by Spanish explorers. In 1882, a cedar mill was established on Kings Bay, producing wood for Dixon pencils, marking an early industrial presence. The arrival of the railroad in 1888 further spurred growth, connecting Crystal River to broader markets and attracting wealthy northerners for sport fishing, laying the foundation for its tourism industry. Phosphate mining also played a significant role, with deposits discovered in 1889 in eastern Citrus County. Described as one of the world's richest, the industry boomed until World War I, 1914, disrupted shipping, causing a decline. Incorporation and modern development. Crystal River became a town in 1903 and was officially incorporated as a city on July 3, 1923. Its population grew slowly but steadily, reaching 3,108 by the 2010 census and 3,396 by 2020. The city's identity became tied to its natural features, particularly Kings Bay, fed by over 50 springs that discharge about 64 million gallons of water daily at a constant 72 degrees Fahrenheit. This made it a critical winter refuge for manatees, earning Crystal River the title, Home of the Manatee. In the 20th century, tourism grew as visitors flocked to swim with manatees and explore springs like Three Sisters. The Crystal River National Wildlife Refuge, established as the only refuge dedicated to a single species, the manatee, underscored the area's ecological importance. The Crystal River Preserve State Park and Archaeological State Park also became key attractions, preserving both natural and historical legacies. Contemporary Crystal River. Today, Crystal River is a small coastal city of about 3,200 residents, centered around its historic downtown and pristine waterways. While industries like citrus and phosphate have faded, tourism and outdoor recreation, fishing, kayaking, and manatee encounters, drive the economy. Challenges like rising nitrate levels and invasive species in Kings Bay highlight ongoing environmental concerns, but efforts to maintain its natural beauty persist. From its ancient Native American roots to its modern role as a nature lover's paradise, Crystal River's history reflects a deep connection between its people and its environment, evolving over millennia into the unique community it is today.